3 months, 18 days since the last BHL Cup final, 3 months and 3 days since the league officially announced its discontinuation. But alas, Season 7 of Blockey Hockey League competition has come to the world of Minecraft 1.13.2, with the first game being between the host, Nova Scotia Huskies, and the visiting Houston Bandits. Both brand new teams to the BHL. Alongside me is TJF 101. I'm DNP_10, and like I've already said, welcome to BHL Hockey. Well, we're just moments away from getting this game started. And like I said, 3 months since the end of the last season. It's been a while since we've seen BHL hockey. As I'm sure many of you know, uh, from watching on this very channel, there has been some other leagues in its absence, uh, namely the IMHF and the World Cup with MIIHF. But none of that compares to the full BHL run by the likes of Flashee as well as Commissioner Youppi, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, well, Flashee is the developer of the game. But here we are, ready to go for yet another season. And we're going to bring it all to you right here on BSN. And since Flashee would get mad at me if I didn't do this, I'm going to put it into full screen because I know before that he'd yell at me for having a black bar at the bottom. But now we just wait on the teams to take the ice. Here come the Houston Bandits. Well, the Houston Bandits are waiting at the edge of the tunnel. We've got, I believe that's Akuzo on the ice right now, but about to get this hockey game underway. Few fans in attendance tonight. If I'm not mistaken, I believe there's also a link to the Discord server in the description. Well, I'm gonna pull the game up on my iPad like I always do, because I love. Yep. And Chokington, as the starting netminder for the Houston Bandits, will lead the visiting squad onto the ice here in Nova Scotia. But next up will be the hometown squad. We'll see their entry in just a moment. And here come the Nova Scotia Huskies. Or at least one of them, that's Jets. Don't know where the rest of the team is. Players having a little bit of trouble getting onto the ice, it looks like. But they have taken the ice now. Now, a reminder, these teams are only allowed to have 2 players on the ice plus a player goaltender. The rest must remain on the bench until substituted, and there is a stamina system that makes it so that they will um, so that they cannot leave the same players on the ice for the entire game. But before we get to that, I believe we will turn our eyes to the flags for the performance of the national anthems. Well, wouldn't Nova Scotia be in Canada? Well, that's. Then you can provide us some insight on the world of referees. Looks like they've dimmed the lights again. Not entirely sure what's going on here. And now we should be ready to go for some hockey. So as already mentioned, officials for tonight is TJF 101. Well, it sure as heck ain't my job. My job is just to, talk about what's going on in this game. Center ice, Jam, and Youppi the centers. And it'll be Youppi who wins the first faceoff of the season. Jets with it, trying to get it around the defense. Can't quite do so. And still with it. Shot there off the post. Score! Jets has the lead for the Nova Scotia Huskies. Only a mere 13 seconds in. These two teams played once in the preseason, and the result of that game was a 4-3 win for Nova Scotia. We'll see if the momentum carries. But nonetheless, it's always good to get an early goal. Face-off commencing, and seeing as Berto comes in late to the draw, it is an easy win for Youppi. However, the Bandits have gained control of it. Contested at the blue line. Berto walking it across. Youppi again through center. Crosses the line. And still has the puck. Lost it to Flashee, and it's going to be picked up by Jets in his own zone. Good block there by Berto on the forecheck. And he'll stay with it. Youppi trying to clear the zone, and he does. Back the other way now. Berto on it again. Crosses the line. Holding the near side boards. But the Huskies get it back to center. Berto again. Shoots, and a save there by Tortoise. Youppi again. Berto lost it, and here comes Jets on another breakaway. Jets in, and aggressive is Chokington to make the save. And a breakaway back the other way is Berto. But Blaney got back. Akuzo now on the ice for the Huskies. Back the other way, Akuzo across the blue line. Lets one go, but Flashee's in the way. Akuzo turning it back around. Has it on the center line. Up the wing, Berto blocks the entry, but the Huskies gain the zone regardless. Akuzo trying to make something happen, but the Bandits are going to be content to just push it into the corner while they make a line change here. Either D and Jam now on the ice. Either D winds up trying to find Jam, and he does. But the Bandits turn it back over. Akuzo gaining the zone for the Huskies. Shot got through, and he scores! It's 2-0 with 2:41 to go in the first period. Bandits get their first line back on the ice, ready to go. And Oh, and problem, they're gonna have to delay the face-off here as Burrow possibly lagging out. He's back now. We'll see if he's able to take the face-off this time. And it's a face-off win for the Huskies, but now intercepted by the Bandits. Flashee winding up for the one-timer, and the puck didn't quite get where he wanted it. So Youppi will have it the other way. Berto contests him along the far side boards. Still with it, Youppi. Fighting with Flashee, who takes it behind the net. He'll wind it up, slap it clear of the zone, and Berto advances it in further. Berto to the point for Flashee, but he was a little too far left. Puck's brought in by Youppi. Centered, tried to find back to Mexico. And the pass didn't quite connect, and the Bandits have the offensive zone once more. Berto can't get through the two-man wall that is the Huskies. And the Huskies will have the puck in neutral territory. Youppi crosses the line, trying to dangle around everybody. Can't quite do so. Here comes Bird the other way. Bird didn't quite get through. Centers, and Flashee's a little bit too far away to catch the pass. Berto on it once more. Back to Mexico, takes it away. Blaney now on the ice, and a couple of changes. Blaney trying to get through. Doesn't get a shot off there, and the Bandits clear it away from danger. Back the other way, Jam. In the zone now, back to Mexico, waits. Looking over his options, and the option he goes with is clearing. Puck sent back in. Battle along the far side boards. A little bit of lag there. Back the other way, Akuzo. Across for Blaney. Akuzo again. Fires one into the chest of Jam. And the Bandits keep it out for the moment before the Huskies get it back in. Shot there! Off the post! E the D sending one that doesn't quite reach the net. And it'll be Akuzo who clears it. Blaney now on the puck. And that'll do it for the first period. 5-minute periods here in the BHL. And that translates to 30-second minor penalties should we see one. But as of right now, we're in first intermission. TJ, what did you think of the first? Bandits were for sure looking like one of the best teams in the league after they fared in the draft, picking up the likes of Flashee and Jam. They also picked up E the D, Zach Axel, and several others, but so far they have not looked like that in this game. Berto has the offensive zone. Puck's in the corner. He'll go to work against Akuzo. Looks over his options. Tries to find Flashee, but the Huskies read that, and here comes Blaney. Played in the corner. Flashee takes it away, but Akuzo steals it back. Blaney. Akuzo was at the point and was attempting to fly one to the net, but didn't quite get what he wanted. Face off here. And a win for the Bandits. Berto bounces one off of Akuzo, and it ends up in the Huskies bench. 4:15 to go, only in the second period. Face-off win there for Blaney. But he turned it right over to Flashee. Akuzo steals here, and he's got a break. Akuzo's denied by Chokington. Akuzo blasts it back in. Flashee kept it from going on net, but the Huskies still have the zone and possession. Centered, no one there. Puck's brought back to the near side boards. Sent back up. Akuzo fighting Flashee there. Still in. Akuzo sends one further, but it doesn't quite reach the net. Back the other way, Berto. He'll go to work against Akuzo. Check there late on Akuzo, no call. Flashee sends one up to his teammate Berto. They battle here on the near side. Bird gets through, but a save from Tardis. Back the other way comes Blaney. Broken up by Flashee, and the Bandits get the zone. Huskies take it away from him and clear it back down the other way. Blaney crossing the blue line, dangling, trying to get through Flashee and Chokington, and he doesn't. And a shot makes it all the way to the net the other direction, but Tardis easily pushes it aside there. Across, Jets bringing it through neutral. And here he comes. Shot goes wide. Possibly getting a piece of it were the Bandits in defense as they bunch a little bit here. Sent out of play. 2:30 to go. We're at the exact halfway point of this game. They've definitely showed a little bit better defense in this second period. However, it won't be enough to stop Youppi getting a third. And the Huskies lead by 3. A little bit of technical difficulties maybe from the referee, but we're ready to go just after that third Huskies goal. E the D sends it up a little bit further, but Youppi intercepts. Kept along the far side boards, E the D trying to press it further, but it ends up going back into the Huskies bench where it seems to be fond. It's been in the Huskies bench at least 3 times today. Face-off win for Youppi cleanly, and he'll bring it all the way up. But he's met by the brick wall of Jam. And so the Bandits have it here. Big shot! And 2, 3 good saves from Tardis. Youppi back the other way. E the D again. Has it along the far side boards. He's getting double teamed here, and so that's how Youppi gets a puck and a breakaway and another goal. It's 4-0. Well, and speaking of aggression, we talked about it last season in the BHL Cup Finals with Ramsosig. I think that Chokington is being even more aggressive than Ramsosig was 3 months ago. Right. For goaltenders to come out of the crease. One minute remaining in the second period. And Blaney's got it in the offensive zone. Aggressive again from Chokington, and that almost backfired if it hadn't been for Flashee being in the right place at the right time to block the shot. Two shots there go off of Chokington's pads there along the side of the net. And it's played in the corner by Blaney. Blaney taking it behind the net. Trying to find a Kuzo, but the pass was a little away from him. And the Bandits get the puck back. Across for Flashee, and he'll clear the zone. Passing play, trying to feed Berto. But Berto didn't get to it. Flashee gets beat, and a breakaway here for Akuzo. Denied by Chokington. Rebound, they score, but it will be disallowed. Likely for goaltender interference. Referee, actually, okay. Well, you hear it here first from the referees. There was also goaltender interference on the play if it was not really offsides. Didn't look like. Doesn't look. However, does it? But the thing is, does it touch the player who is in the zone? And that will put a damper in the crowd here. But not too much, as their squad is still up by 4 with 5 to go in the second. Big face-off win there for Back to Mexico, and he's frozen. Was there a penalty on the play? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is too. If there is a penalty to be called here, the penalty should be called and then 4 seconds added back to the clock. Just a friendly reminder, you're live on BSN right now. So penalty is called. 4 seconds should be added back to the clock because it was 5 seconds left in the period. Ask Flashee. And there is the end of the second period. Bandits trail by 4. They started off strong, but right after we were saying they were looking better in this period, they started doing worse. So, commentators jinx? I don't know. We'll find out. But the third and final period about to get underway here in Nova Scotia. Face-off win. Youppi getting around Jam short-handed. Jam trying to find Berto, and he doesn't. Back the other way, Youppi lost it to Jam. And the Bandits still trying to work this puck in. Penalty killed by the Huskies. And out of the box, back to Mexico, brings it the other way. Across, back to Mexico, shot doesn't make the net. And Berto will defend from there. Jam clears the zone. Still with it. Trying to cross the line, but doesn't. And now the Huskies have it. The offensive zone there. Youppi turning it around. Crosses the line, dangling around Flashee, and scores! 5-0 Nova Scotia. What a play. And what a game so far for the Huskies. Blaney will face Berto in this face-off, and it's cleanly won by Bird, but popped into the bench for a stoppage of play just a few moments later. Less worse, you mean? Or better? Birdo finds Flashee, but just like it's been all game long, it's not quite where Flashee wants it. That could be a combination of a couple of things. One being that Flashee is coming to a new team, never played with Birdo before. But we'll see. Birdo with it. Centers for Flashee, and Akuzo intercepts the pass. Big hit and a delayed penalty as well. Flashee touches up that puck, and the Bandits are going to the box. It'll be an interference call against Flashee. 3:12 to go. So a chance here, first on the night for the Huskies, and it's possible for them to increase this lead to 6. Face-off win for Blaney, but the D clears. He'll wait, and the pass finds Blaney, but he hit the post. A great play. And more passing here. The D trying to break it up, but Akuzo's got it back across the line. He clears the zone. Akuzo across for Blaney. Flashee's out of the box. Couple of shots planted into the D, and he stands firm. Shot! Score! What a snipe from Akuzo! 6-0! Well, it's certainly not a power play goal, but it's definitely a power play influenced goal. And it's also a beautiful goal as it found its way short side in a way that only certain players can pick those shots. Blaney trying to dangle around Birdo and Jam. He only got around Jam, but he didn't quite get as far as he wanted. Now he's got the breakaway he wanted, and Chokington, who's all the way out to the hash marks to make saves, somehow makes that one. There's also a system in place to make sure that the goaltender is a quote full-time goalie, meaning that he always has the slowness and the goalie stick that the goaltender usually has. The slowness to counter or to balance out the fact that the goaltender stick has a larger amount of knockback. Jam shot there, denied by Tortoise. Jam again. Still has it in the offensive zone, fighting off Youppi. Bird keeps it in. Youppi trying to clear the zone. Can't get past Jam. Still in. Now it's out. Jam fires. Score! From the blue line. Face-off win for the Huskies, but the Bandits get it here. Here, coming in. And he didn't get the puck to the net. Penalty coming against the Huskies. Face-off win there for Akuzo, and a couple of shots, one saved by Chokington, the other by the post. The clearing attempt works for Jam. Akuzo gonna bring it back the other way, circling, trying to get a shorty. It's entirely possible. Chokington out to play it. Akuzo gets it back. Big hit there and a penalty. Coming against the Bandits with 10 seconds left in this game. And here's the face-off. Won by Akuzo. And E the D walks it in, but it's too little, too late. The Nova Scotia Huskies are the winners here in the first game of the season. And now a fight after the whistle. Blaney goes after E the D. A final score of 6-1 here in Nova Scotia. You've been watching BHL Season 7. I've been... What? Oh, yeah, okay. Well, you're still watching BHL Season 7. Presented by the BSN. Huskies going to work here. Light stim. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for your 3 stars of tonight's game. The 3rd star of tonight's game from your Nova Scotia Huskies, back to Mexico. Oh, Tardis. Well, he came onto the ice. The third star of tonight's game from the Nova Scotia Huskies is Tardis. Who is the second star? Second star of tonight's game from your Nova Scotia Huskies, Akuzo. Yeah. Well, you've been watching BHL Season 7 hockey. I've been DNP. Alongside me has been TJF 101. But we, and that will do it for today's games from Nova, or for today from Nova Scotia. The next game coming up here in the next game on the schedule, at least, is coming live on BSN on Friday. That's June 26th, starting off with a 3:30 p.m. start for the Fort Worth Jets, owned by Rojo Guapo, and the Golden Eagles, owned by TJF 101. And that game is followed by the Nova Scotia Huskies playing their second of the season against the Hartford Whalers in Connecticut. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching. Take care, everybody.